Hey guys, Pastor Richard here. I have a lot of people questioning me about my thoughts on this whole Colin Kaepernick ordeal, about him sitting on the bench during the national anthem, and it took me a while to respond because I was looking for the right words to say, and then I decided, you know what, I'm just going to say how I feel. I mean, some of you might like it, some of you might not. I might even have people quit following our Facebook page, but you know what, my convictions aren't based on a popularity contest, so here it goes. First off, let me say this. There's a right way and a wrong way to make a stand about your beliefs. And sitting on a bench during the national anthem is not the right way. How much sense does it make to disrespect all the men and women from different races, religions, and ethnicities who have died for our freedom and the freedom for other countries, to say you feel like the black community is being disrespected? How much sense does that make? Second, sir, this country might not be perfect and we aren't where we need to be, but I promise if you could ask the African Americans who lived in the actual day of oppression, they would be delighted to see how far we have actually come. Sir, today's society, nobody is being oppressed. Yes, there is racism, unfortunately, but racism will not cease to exist until the return of our Lord Jesus Christ. It's just the way it is. Yes, there are some injustices that happen, and there will continue to be injustices, and that's unfortunate. But oppression? Really, sir? Come on. Sir, if you haven't noticed, there has been a black president in office for 8 years. Oppression wouldn't have allowed a black president. You yourself play a game for a living making millions of dollars, while me, being a white male, works 80 hours a week busting my tail just to make ends meet, driving a beat-up truck, and probably I'm going to end up going to have to ask for government assistance. But yet, you say you're oppressed. So let me tell you what's wrong with this society. This country has abandoned God. It's plain and simple. That's what's wrong with this society. Everywhere you turn, people are commenting on a white man, a black man, a Muslim, an Asian man, a Hispanic man. That's all you ever hear. When will we just define a man of any race, any religion, any ethnicity as just a man? God made man in his own image. Not a black man, not a white man. He made man in his own image. The only thing we should be pointing out is if it's a man or a woman. The people you are claiming to be the oppressors are a part of the same ethnicity group who took you in and raised you when nobody else wanted you. Yes, sir, you are protected by the First Amendment, and so am I, and in this video, and every other American in the United States. But oppression? Let me give you a small lesson in history there, Colin Kaepernick. Every race at one time or another has been oppressed. The Israelites were oppressed. Indians were oppressed. Hispanics have been oppressed. Whites were oppressed during the barbarian slave trade. African Americans were oppressed as well. And you think in today's society there's still oppression? Son, if the ancestors who were actually oppressed could hear you speak, they'd probably put duct tape over that mouth of yours, because you have no idea of what oppression was truly like. So if you really want to stand up and speak out about what you consider oppression, how about trying not to disrespect all the ones who have died for our freedom and helping the rest of us come up with a solution instead of just sitting on a bench and crying about it? Get up and do something about it. Maybe someday you'll realize what this country actually needs is to put God back in every aspect possible, and this country might be start heading in the right direction again. You all keep spreading the gospel of Jesus, and as always, God bless.